Welcome to Viibemaa. We did many things this month. Jonas mainly focused on our little house, and now and then I have to help lift things up. I have been all over the place, jumping chores and jobs between the garden, my printmaking and finishing the greenhouse. It took much longer than anticipated, as the wavy walls made from hazel branches took quite some material to smoothen it up. But the thicker the walls, the more efficient it gets. Meanwhile, the hole for the pond is steadily growing.
Grappig, dat is echt zo nat geworden. Ziet je dat?
This month I also worked on a little commission. This time to make a portrait print of the cutest summer house, hidden in the forest. It would serve as a birthday present, and it was a joy to work on. It has been a dance lately, to harmonize my creative practice with the physical tasks that needed to be done. But the contrast feels good. Some days making my hands dirty with ink and listening to some good conversations, other days to make my hands dirty with earth or clay plaster. started covering up this ugly rain barrel to create a little rock garden around it.
Eerste.
Droogte met een plant.
Dus die gaat daar allemaal overgroeien als we bodembedekkers met worden.
There are an incredible amount of wildflowers everywhere. First we had a wave of deep purple, followed by the cutest white flowers, and now it's turning into a diverse array of yellow colors. The fragrance of blossom is in the air. We had the pleasure to welcome some guests on our island. The parents of Jonas finally managed to visit us for a short 5 days. Together we explored some spots on the island that are dear to our heart, and one that is coming close to my favorite place is Sutu Beach, on the southeast coast of Saaremaa. There is always a special atmosphere. You have to walk in between the reeds to reach the sandy shoreline. They also were so friendly to help us out on the farmstead. Jonas's dad was very pleased to be sitting high on the roof and shared some insights and tips regarding the construction.
Je zei dat je graag op de wortel werkt, dus eigenlijk met een melk, dus ik word gat los en oplossen. Ja.
Iedereen te werk gesteld hier.
Together with Jonas's mom, I planted 6 fir trees and an array of berries inside the future chicken coop.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just gonna show you around what's going on here at the moment and how everything looks now. So I'm standing here at the greenhouse. It's not yet finished, absolutely, but it's coming along. I have here my place for my seedlings. I've planted lots of them out already, and now I'm moving on to a second batch of seedlings. Over here are my tomatoes and sweet peppers. These plants were a gift from the neighbor's daughter. It was very sweet. And I also made this symbol on the wall to give it some artistic touch. It has been working quite well, this greenhouse. It stays really warm in the evenings. And the walls, they soak up the sun's energy. And they radiate that warmth off for some hours. So it has been working really well. Very glad. There is a little stone pot that also helps keeping the heat inside. And over there's a little shower we use. It's an outdoor shower with connected to a gas bottle. And so we can take a shower here if we pull in a little bath. Over here I've installed this rain barrel, but it seems it is already leaking somehow. The water keeps coming down to this level, so I probably need to break it down again at some point and see where the leak is and try to restore that one. Over here in front of the greenhouse I started on a little herb garden. For now it's just cardboard on the ground to cover the existing plants, but this will be, the beds will be edged with stones, and I have a lot of seedlings that I want to plant here later in the season. So hopefully that's gonna be nice. It's very close to the kitchen, which will be there, so I can come out and pick some fresh herbs. So this is how the house looks now. Jonas is still working on the roof beams, but it's coming along. We have a little visitor there. She's called Noops. Yeah! Hey Noops! And she's been guarding us really well. It's the neighbor's dog, but she visits us quite often. So in one of my previous videos I told you we were looking for some straw bales to build up the walls of our house. And it was hard to find it here on the island because all the straw seems to be put in these round big bales, which are not so useful for building. But we might have found a solution. We found someone who has built a reed bale house a couple of villages next to us. It's a really beautiful house, and he gave us the contact from the person who makes like thatched roofs. And with the leftover of the thatched roof, the working material, they put it in these bales. And I should do a similar good job to straw bales for building. Here I'm preparing some poles for the chicken coop. I need many more though. And over here in the garden, lots of things are going on. I've planted out most of the beds. In front of me is the big hugel bed. I'm curious how it will go this first year. There's all kinds of cabbages, kales, pumpkins, and this one still needs lots of work, but I'm busy with it now. We'll show you the other side. That's got another layer, and it's looking like that. This I'm covering with some of the green biomass that's growing now. These two first beds are planted with potatoes. You can see them coming out there slowly but surely. In the back, the last bed is oats, and in front of that some sweet corn and pumpkin, and some more planting out to be done there. And on this side, for now, all kinds of vegetables growing, like spinaches. This one had a visit from a deer 2 nights ago. So then I decided to put some more energy into the wall, which hasn't been built up yet. So we put some temporary fences in the places where there will be a beautiful fence someday in the near future. And I started building up this wall a bit further. Still needs to be done there. That's for today. And yeah, she is helping out catching mouse and rats for us. She is so cute. Some onions growing here. Kohlrabies, Russian kale. And then this bed here, which is really exciting. All kind of flowers are now planted out. And I want way more. I have so many more plants to be planted, but there's just no space. So we'll see first how this goes. I might perhaps be able to make some more beds, but it's not the best time for making more garden beds this time of year. But let's see. Here is a bed of sunflowers. One of the varieties is one with a giant head for seed production, and I have some more to be used as a cut flower here. And then over there, I'm gonna start right now on a chicken coop. Finally, we found some chicks from a Livonian breed. Really interesting, and we're now making agreements with people to see if we can start our own flock and how we will keep the breeds pure. So it will be, I think, a cob. So it will be like a cob chicken house with some cordwood. You know, these the wood that is laying there. We'll cut it in 30 centimeter pieces and incorporate it into the wall. And I will build the wall up with cob, which is a mix of clay, sand and straw or grasses. And yes, let's see how that goes. I'll start on a little foundation today. And I hope it will be beautiful. The chickens will get this place here in the corner. And as you can see, we have also planted the fruit trees here. 2 apple trees and 2 more apple trees there. I don't know if you can see over there and over there. So that's interesting. This corner of the property, we've planted 2 more cherry trees with a yellow variety and a black one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are and you're pursuing some of the ideas and dreams you have. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!